Welcome back, heroes, to another episode of Elden Ring. Hold on. My stuff is stuck over there. Oop, turn that. Now I'm dropping stuff. Oh, for the love of. There. Alright, hold on. There we go. Had to fix that. Alright. And then I need that to stay over here. There we go. That should fix the green screen issue. Yes, it does. Alright. Welcome back. Welcome back, heroes. Okay. Little on the losing my mind side here. Alright, so we've, just to give us a overcap of the last few episodes, we have quite literally cleared everything. I mean, there's a couple areas that we can go run and check out. There's still the underneath down here that we need to do. But you know, we've pretty much cleared all of this ginormous area here that we call Limgrave. So now we're actually gonna, for today, we're gonna go ahead and start at the lakes. So just to mark a couple spots here, we are going to go right here. There's a cave. We're then going to run up and we're gonna go take out this guy right here in this Evergaol. Okay. There's a we actually need to come over here to do the Albinaurics so that we can then come back here. And then that puts us at 4 markers. We need a 5th marker. So we will probably start up over here where there's also a dungeon, like right there-ish. And we'll also take down the giant crystal crab. So that is where we're going to get started. So we're actually going to teleport right here to the Liurnia Lake shores. And in case anybody's wondering, I am working on trying to get some merch. I'm trying to finalize some designs and figure out what kind of company to go with to get merch all set up and ready to rock and roll. Once it is live, I will put a link to whatever store we end up building for it. We'll put that in our comment section so that you guys can go check out the merch. I'm trying to do a little bit of everything though, not just like t-shirts and hats and stuff like that, but I'm also going to do like posters and hats and all sorts of fun stuff. Well, this changed. Interesting. All right, we gotta be careful now. They changed up some stuff. Okay. Oh, this is like super unique. This is what I was talking about yesterday though, guys. Just the amount of stuff that modders will change is ridiculous to make this seem like such a different game. Alright, and I'm sure there's a reason why I'd want to go down there, aside from maybe we just fall. Oh, snap. And of course, they give us the weird little bug things that shoot the threads at us. That's no good. So, like, the overall design of the dungeon hasn't really changed. All they really did was add some new creatures. There's something down there that we can pick up. Oop, ran out of mana. So there's something down there. We'll definitely have to drop down and get it, which means we also have to run through all that poison to get back to that ladder to get back up here. So we will do that here in just a minute. But yeah, the overall layout of the dungeon hasn't changed. But the stuff that's in the dungeon has, which is insane. Oh, really? We're gonna do this nonsense? Oh, whatever, bro. Great. Another rune arc. Let's heal up before this poison kills us. God. Gotta love it, right? All right. And I've thought of a bunch of different challenges that we can do once we complete this guy. Okay. Gotta be careful, because if we were using fire, there's a explosive barrels all right there. Okay. Can I hit him from here? Okay, he's done. Alright, so there's the thing over there. And then there's the thing down there. Grab those. We're going to... Okay. Well, usually... What, we gotta blow up the barrels to get through? I don't have a fire spell. Ah, okay, good. It's just a, I was about to be a little concerned. Oh, out of mana. Okay. We're gonna take another mana flask, take a health flask, and get our buff up and ready. And there we go. Clean Rot Night down. We got the Halo Scythe. Nice. Oathseeker's Gauntlets. Alright. So a little bit of a difference there. I forget what he drops originally. But tomato. All right. So that completed that dungeon. All right, now we're off to go fight the fire guy. Oh, I just made a water pistol shrimp. Mad at me. Hide behind the rocks so he can't hit me. All right. Now, we can't run straight at it. I am going to stop at this merchant because I don't think we have yet, to be honest. Yep. Ha, we finally got one. He's got the S-Stock. He's got smithing stones, digger's staff. And then he's got the astrologer hood. Increases int by 1 and increases casting speed by 2. Interesting. So if you wear the whole set, that's 1, 3, 4, 5 more intelligence. That's 2, 6, 8, 10 increased casting speed. Now, I wish there was a stat that I could look at that told me what my cast speed was. So I'm not sure how important that is. But we've got his ball bearing, so if casting speed ends up being one of those stats that we just have to have, then yeah, we can always turn it in and just buy it. But we now have, let's see, we can go here. There it is. Lantern, which means that we can now go into equipment. We can unequip that. We can put our staff on this hand. Oh, that was a bad place to just stop. I didn't want to. Alley-oop. All right. Now, before we go in here, hopefully these guys won't all try and attack me. Go equip. Alright, so this one is 119 by 60. It does do death buildup, but again, that isn't seeming to really affect the people we're fighting. Whereas this sword is 154 by 86 and does madness buildup, which again, everything's been dying before it procs, but it just does a ton of damage, so we've liked this blade. Alright, just to make sure. Yep, that's going to be the blade, and the other one's going to be... Okay. Enter the Evergaol. Summon our boy. Buff our boy. And then get ready to debuff the enemy. Glowing Rune of Fell Flame. Alright, got a tier 2 rune for the flame incantations. Let's see what we get with the tier 2. Fire's Deadly Sin. That's actually a really good skill. Flame Scatter is pretty neat. Flame of the Fell God would be so much greater if it moved faster, and Great Flame Sling. So not bad spells for your tier 2, I believe. Hold on. Inventory is glowing tier 2. Sorry, yeah, tier 2. So it goes Shimmering, Glowing, Shining. So that was the tier 2 rune that we just got. Alright. Now we get to come down here. This gives us a twig. Alright, so done with that one. So now we are over here to the Albinaurics. So we've got quite a bit of a little run here. Now the reason why I want to do the Albinauric city before we go do this other cave is because unless they've changed something, we need to do the Albinaurics first to get an item to where we can get the chick to join us, so that when we get to one of the other zones, she has a quest that's out there that will be completed there. But we have to get the sigil first, so we don't have to do a whole bunch of running back and forth. So that is why. Okay, there is this whole area. Okay. I see. Big boy with a hammer. I just want to kind of look around a second here. I see flame boy with a sword. I'll take that flame pot though. Ow. Smoldering shield. We'll have to look at that. I don't know what that is. Oh! Okay, I wasn't seeing anything else in here. Unless there's... Oh, yep. Newman's Rune. Okay. There used to be a book in here. That's a rune arc. Okay, so really nothing in there anymore. I didn't know if there was going to be like a chest or like what's going on with it, but it is what it is. We did pick up a few good things, so we'll leave it at that. Now I believe... Hey everybody. I think it's further this way, or we've already missed it. But there's a area we can go to that has some crystallions, and there's usually a scarab that has a weapon. I think they're right over there. Pick up this grace. It's usually where you find all these crystals. And that would be like a little hidden pathway, sort of. Yep, there's the crystallions. Here's what's really fun to do with the crystallions now. Since we've changed to a more cursed build. So it never breaks their stance. Boom. Get some more pots back. Okay. Now there was, and I'm fairly confident it was the other mod. There was a crab over on this side somewhere that you could take out, and it gave you one of the new spells for that mod, and I think it's for the or not the Convergence, but for Reforged. Okay, I hear the scarab, so he's definitely still here. And now it's a somber stone. Usually he gives you, no? Yeah, it's always been, okay. I'm going crazy. It is always the, somber stone that he gives. Alright, now onwards to the city of the Albinaurics. And because we talked to Lefeli, or Nefeli, or whatever the heck her name was, she should be here in this city. So much poison. You have to admit though, like this game really took the visuals to a whole new level. Like places that are meant to be dark and just gross and eerie are dark, gross, and eerie. Okay, she's supposed to be right here. Interesting. Okay. But then again, I know we talked to her. Maybe it's because we didn't talk to, what's his face? We can always rest, go back, talk to people. Well, this is the perfumer. So we discovered a new starting area. This is where the perfumer would start. Okay. So we grabbed that grace. Let's do this real quick. Let's go back to the round table hold, because I want to make sure that we continue her quest line. So we're going to go run over here, talk to him real quick. Oh, Felly. Okay, we talked to him about her. Then we come back over here and talk to her. She says, if the fates align. Then we go back to where we just were. And she should be here now. Hopefully. Okay. Yep, there she is. Okay. That progresses her storyline. Basically what she's saying is she came here to put down some rebels and finds out that her dad, the all-knowing dude, sent other people here just to take out the peaceful Albinaurics. So she ended up taking out her own men. I can't see worth a darn. Oh, so he doesn't even give it to us anymore. That's funny. Usually he gives you one of the Dectus medallions, and you need it to do the other chick's part of her quest. Yeah, we want to go this way. This is where you can get one of the crystal knives originally. Peep, excuse me. Hi, mage. So I have no idea what we can get up here now. Starlight Shard. Oh, snap. Whew, I thought I was about to die. Because that would have been no fun. Alright. Come on, Chris. No mistakes. We're trying to get through as much as we can today. So is that like literally it? Just this one little room that we can go in? So they built this ginormous house. Interesting. So they built that big old building, and there's just one room that we can go in. No other secrets here. I could 100% get on this roof if I could just get Tarrant to do what I want him to. There we go. Anything up here? No. Alright, well, it was worth a look. I still see an omen guy. We're going to summon Nepheli. She'll go and tank some of this stuff for us. Not that we really need it. Come on, Nepheli. Our curse mage is amazing. There we go. Remnant and an heirloom. And a rune arc. So the rune arc is still the same. Okay. Just want to double check that there's nothing else over here that we need. There's a doggy. Okay. Nothing else. So now we get to go to that other cave. So we're gonna teleport back here and go to the other one. Okay. Here and off to this cave over here. Now, normally you would start where Patches is and just run straight south. It's the easiest way to find this cave. But you see all these little crystals right here? They literally lead you right to the cave. So it's right here. It's a great little hidey hole. And I'm sure plenty of people missed it. Alright, we're at 28,000 runes. And just because I don't want to accidentally mess something up and lose 28k again. Actually, go back to flasks real quick. There we go. Level up again. We're going to put one more point into faith so that we can get our other buff. So we go memorize spells now. First we got to take it out. That's my bad. Alright, we can put those incantations up. And it is this one. Now we can memorize spells. Take you off, and then we're going to go here and here. There we go. Now, as much as I would love to have a bigger dart spell, this little bitty one's actually pretty good because it does have animations for like when you're running and then cast it. Okay. Our Curse Mage is doing so good. I like it. Ooh, I always forget about this guy. Okay. Pick up all this. What's crazy is like, yeah, a lot of these caves we don't really need to explore like we do in the base game because they've changed where items are. But I still want to explore because they might have added something or changed something to be better. Plus, we never know where we're gonna find. Like, I mean, we do know where, but you could find something that isn't on a list for the build that you're working on, but find something even cooler. Like, I wasn't planning on using a madness sword, but this thing does so much damage that it's awesome and epic. All right, no, they still haven't changed that. Like, you can't tell me just looking at this wall over here, right? You're not telling me that at one point this was a doorway to a different room, and they were like, we're not going to use that, so they just covered it up. That looks like a doorway. All right, that hurt though. Let's not do that again. Okay. Whee! Fall down here. Alright, now before we go in there, we're going to buff up. Battle Mage Duncan. He's outside of it. No. Well, we still took him out. Shimmering Glintstone. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Great Glintstone Shard. Scholar Shield. Scholar Armament. Carrion Piercer. And Sorcerer's Lucidity. That is a buff spell for us. Now we need more memory stones. She got buffed from our summon. That's hilarious. Other gloves. Alright, and now she becomes a summon for us. Let's see what I mean by these views. Like, yeah, that's just a straight up ocean out there. But, like, it goes and then kind of hits a little fog wall. Then you look over there and you're like, oh, there's some city, there's a castle, there's, that's where we started, by the way, the little floating island looking thing over there. But it's like everywhere you go in this game, you could just stand on top of a mountain or a hill and look out and just see a lot of stuff. And it makes the game, it truly turns it from just I need to go to point A, point B, point C to, we are in this immersive world, and it just makes it feel bigger and better. Oh. Okay. So we've got some more caves that we got to do. There's a Shabriri grape that we got to get. I believe we've already gotten... Yeah, we already got that. Okay. Yeah, so it is down there that we want to go. But before we do that, we'll go get the Shabriri grape so we can turn the second one in. Do 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 do. It was sounding like there was a dragon or something out here, and I was about to be like, bruh, why would you add one of those out here? Okay. There's the Shabriri grape. And another heirloom. We'll need to start turning those things in so that we can get possibly some upgrades for our caster build here. Alright, so the second Shabriri grape turn-in is right down here. You gotta be careful because there is a pistol shrimp that walks by. But she's right here. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Then, if you just run up a little ways... By the way, there is a portal that usually takes you to the Church of Vows right there. I don't know if it still does, but that's what it normally does. There's supposed to be a grace. There it is. Oh, nope, that was a ghost. Hello? Did they move my grace? I think they did because of the crystal crab. Alright, we're going to try and take this guy down. I mean, there's not really try. We just go boom, boom. Hit him with that. Bye, buddy. We got some more flasks, components, which is good. I'm telling you, there used to be a Grace. They must have gotten rid of it. Or moved it somewhere. Because it's usually like right around here. Oh well. On to the cave. No reason to waste time. Alright, so we took down the crystal crab. That was one of the goals I wanted to do. Ooh. I was about to make a giant boo-boo. Now, I don't have to go all the way down this ledge. Like, we could turn right here and get to the door. But there is this. There we go. Then there's a spirit spring here that will get us back up to the top when we need to. And the door to the dungeons right here. Okay. Cliffbottom Catacombs. Let's check out some of these spells that we got. Okay. We can go ahead and... So this one right here. Enchant your body with the Light of Revelation, reducing the FP cost of sorceries by 10%, reducing the stamina cost of attacks by 10%, reducing the FP cost of weapon skills by 10%. Lasts 3 minutes. So this boosts it to where we're not using that much FP, as well as we're reducing the stamina cost of using our skills altogether. This right here is a bigger version of this. So we're actually going to go here. We're going to replace that. And instead of that, we are going to get this. So we still have our curses. We don't have the giant frozen thing. But now we can pop this as a buff to ourselves. And now our spells are cheaper. Come on, buddy. I don't think I hit him with a bleed. There. We got him to yeet himself off into oblivion, so that works. Whew, that does a lot of damage. I like it. Okay. Poor guy. He was just trying to do his job. I hear a lot of the heavy knights. Now, this used to be like stone gargoyles and big guys and... And if I look down there... Oh, it's a bird. It's a couple birds. All right. We'll deal with them later. Bye, buddy. This is what I was talking about. So there's these big guys down here. You can see them right there. The omens. They're not overly fun to deal with, to be honest. Okay. Bye, soldier boy. I like how they've changed these dungeons. It's actually really refreshing. Nox Mirror Helm. And the fact that I don't have to worry about stone sword keys and all that stuff. One thing I would say to the developers then of this mod is if we're not going to have to worry about developer keys, stone sword keys, is can we please get rid of it as an option at the beginning for people to pick up as their starting item thing if we don't need it. You know, change it to something else, you know. Sacred Tier. I don't know what you would change it to, but I would just can it all together. That really hurt. Now, you usually get... Ooh. I don't know what that is, but we'll look at it. That's usually where you get the scythe. Okay. Now that we made it up all the way here, we drop down here. We turn. And usually I would just drop straight down there. That bird's stuck. And I'm just going to run. Yep, take another healing pot. Honestly, this dungeon hasn't been that rough. I think it's more dangerous the way they had it originally, honestly. Um, but overall, it's not bad. Who they got up here? Another one of these guys. Okay, another summon. Now this is the one that usually has a gargoyle that loves to pop out and just smack you. And he's not here. Here's the lever to the boss room. And then you just fall down and run back this way. Never run down the middle of a hallway in these places, because that's where you usually forget that there's a trap. Okay. We're gonna buff. Oop, wrong one. We got that one up. Oh, out of mana. And there we are. Done deal. Heirloom, glowing rune of storm. More storm spells? Nice. Cloud form, storm strike, gale blast, gathering storm. Some new spells. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Loving it. Okay. Okay, so we got that dungeon done. Let's run down here. We're going to take this spirit spring, go back up. 3, 2, 1, jump. And you can see that's where the crab was that we took down. So we're actually not that far off there. All right, now to show you where we're going, we've already done that. So we're actually going to go right up over here-ish. There is a tower. We're going to come over here, grab this. We will then go to this shack, take out the Tibia Manor, and that's everything that we can do here. We're not going to go to, well, yeah, we'll slowly make our way down there, just so that we have it in case we ever want to attempt to do that stuff. This is why that grace got moved. Got it. Okay. So as you can see, there's a broken down tower right there. That's kind of where we're headed right now. Does this still summon the giant ghosties? Yes, it does. Holy cow. Ow, I hate that mage. Okay. Now we'll get runes just because those ghosts are all fighting down there, which is nice for us. Tree great bow. Interesting. That's a weird place to put it, but alright. Alright, now this mage already knows we're here. Yeet! Oh. Okay, there we go. Glintstone Chris. So that's another weapon. I want to see if that mage dropped anything when we kicked him off. Nope. Okay. Don't need to fight any of those guys. The amount of runes they give us is pathetically low, so I'm not going to waste time fighting them. If they were worth some serious runes, we'd fight them, but I think you get 40, 50 runes per takedown. It looks like 47, so... Now this scarab does explode. There you go. Got a somber stone out of it. There's a knight cavalry that comes here. But this is where we get the third Jarburg. Well, where we give up the third one. She's right over here on this rock face. So now we get to continue her quest. Dun, dun, then you hit the grace. And you run back over here and you talk to her again. She tells us that she's going to move on to this next place because she's going to be a finger maiden. Okay, so we're going to take out the knight cavalry that's here real quick. But we're going to level up first. We're going to get some more points into there. Then I want to go to memorize spells because I want to actually check out what some of these new spells are. So we've got Cloud Form. Infuse your body with the essence of air. Infuse your body with the essence of air, causing the caster to automatically sprint with no stamina use. Also dramatically increases stamina recovery, increases casting speed by 40, and prevents fall damage. Lasts 1 minute. Okay. Storm Strike, meh. We already kind of know what that does. The spell strikes enemy multiple times, dealing damage. The spell deals exceptional posture damage. Nice. And it requires 25 faith. Alright, and Gathering Storm. Surround your body with the power of the wind. Surround your body with the power of wind for 30 seconds, causing each storm spell you cast to increase the damage of your next storm spell by 2% and the FP cost of your next storm spell by 4%. Ugh. That makes it OP later on when you use the big spells. So you use you cast that, you use a cheap spell for a second, build it up, and then hit them with or like right before the thing. Oop, we gotta change the time of day. Yeah. It makes it to where you can stack damage real fast, but past time, nightfall. Okay. Now, usually this guy has the frozen spear thing. I need you to take that, then this, then that. Dang it, I did not want to make that bear mad. There, got him with the bleed. Ooh. And you're gone, buddy. Yep, there you go. And Night Cavalry's grease. Alright, so he's done. So now we're up and over to that spot. And we didn't even have to fight the bear. I like it. That's always a plus. The bear that's down here is not that it's difficult to fight that bear. I just don't like fighting the bears, man. Okay. Now, off in here, there's a group of trees that has another troll. It's a not troll, crab. It is a death crab. So if it spews at you, it'll do death blight buildup real fast. I'm talking couple seconds tops, and well, not even a couple seconds. It's more like 1 or 2, if you're lucky. And then this thing just absolutely yeets the life out of you. And there's nothing you really get for doing this. Ow. Ow. Off me. So, like, all you get for taking that guy out is just normal loot from those guys. That's what's frustrating. It's like some enemies they'll make it look like he's gonna, be this super impressive, need to take it down kind of boss. And then you go and you hit the thing and you kill it and you don't really get anything out of it. Alright, I need you to go ahead and do your little teleporty thingy. Another Baldachian's Blessing. I like how he can go somewhere where there's no, Ooh, wrong button. And he's done. Yeah, this build is amazing. I'm really liking this kind of cursed playstyle. We're still using Glintblade, or the Glintstone. Don't get me wrong. Like, we're still doing it. But the fact that we can run around and curse a target, buff ourselves, and then start using our Glintstone, yeah. And, like, that's not all the curses. Like, eventually, if we decided to, we could easily, once we can get to the respec portion, is we could get it to where we could have way more curses. Crest of the Dragon, okay. Another shield. I was just curious what that dude dropped. Nothing important. Yep. This is where you start as the blood thorns type thing. All right, level up. No, we got to be at 24. Physic. Remnant crafting. We got one more of these. So this gives us dexterity, faith, arcane, strength, dex, strength, intelligence, strength, faith, strength, arcane, dexterity. I want intelligence, faith. This gives us physical attacks, magic attack, fire attacks, lightning attacks, holy attacks. Concoction explodes, causes concoction to explode. Okay. Charge attacks, concussive, more likely to break enemy stances, enhance the skill attacks, jump attacks, range attacks, crit attacks, guard counter, mount attacks. We'll go with that one. Sure. Let's grab Faith by 6. Then we'll get Strength by 6, Dex by 6. Go ahead and just grab that one. Grants immunity to environmental lava damage. Yeah, we're going to grab that because I think I know where that will be useful, to be honest. Yeah, okay. Nothing else we can do. Now we're going to try and head to Jarburg. So I already cleared that. So yeah, now we're going to head, or try to, get to Jarburg. So here's the thing about this. You have to do this stupid jumpy jump thing. I don't understand why they added this to the game. Like, well, I do. It's part of a quest line. But at the same time, it's like, bruh. Okay, where does the stupid thing start? Here we go. So we're going to carefully fall down this one. And then walk off, turn around, get up here towards the thumb, walk off, go to the base, walk off, stay at the base, walk off. And then just walk on top of the roof. Now, this is a great place. Like, if you want to get it to just respawn a bunch of flowers and whatnot, you can easily get a ton of crafting materials here. And, like, high-end ones, too. There's a golden seed. So these are all friendly pots. You don't have to worry about them turning hostile and trying to take you out. There's a chest right there. No. That wasn't worth a darn, really. Oil pot. The way they have this one, oh, it's a bridge. They've added something. Oh, it's an easier way to get down. Bro, are you joking me? So, right there, they added a bridge that gets you all the way over here so you don't have to do the dang jumpies that we just did. Well, you know what? We're OP. We did the jumpies. So, deal with it. So you can talk to him, but we want to gather the stuffs that's on the roofs. And I don't remember how to get on this roof. Oh, it's the one that you have to get to when you fall down. There should be another way back up onto that roof, honestly. Alright, whatever. We're gonna talk to him. Alright. Nothing on this roof. Sacred tier on that roof. And there's nothing on those roofs. But yeah, so these guys are all friendly. What's funny is before they added the quest line for this dude in, a lot of people had found this place, thought that they were going to be evil jars, destroyed all the jars, and then they added the quest, and if you had taken out all the jars, or if I do right now, it bars me from doing the quest line. So what they did was they reset this village the first time it was, when it was added. So even if your game had actually taken all the jars out, you could still come back down here. They would all be back so that you could do the quest line. Which I think was pretty nice of them, honestly. Because a lot of people could have just been like, oh no, you have to start all over from scratch and deal with it from there, you know? But the developers were like, hey, we get it. You know, we did a thing. And we're not going to try and penalize you guys for the thing that we did. So, you know, on us, here you go. Okay. So we just need to teleport back up and run down. I want to get what's on that roof before we dip out of this side. Because now that we're done with this side, we have to go to the other side of the lakes. And start doing it. Well, since we made it down to Jarburg, we might as well get all the items in Jarburg. I think it's crazy they added that stupid bridge. Like, come on, I get it, man. Like, I know this little droppy down thing is not fun, but at the same time, that's part of the challenge of getting to Jarburg. is being able to do this. So again, you just drop down here. Okay. Come back a little bit. We fell a little too far. You just walk off right there. Same thing, walk off right here. Now, some people make the mistake of trying to jump from the base of there to there. That's no. You just walk off the little fat part right there. Then you turn here. And you walk right here. Turn around. And you just walk off right there. And now we're in Jarburg. There we go. Large smithing stone times 3. And that's everything there. Alright, now on to this side. We're going to start right here just because EG can level up our stuff real quick. I think we have enough stuff for it. Ugh. Okay. What's up, EG? My guy. Alright, so we can't get it any higher yet. We need great smithing stones. So these require somber stones. I mean, we might as well level this up, right? Just level it as high as we can. There, we got it to +6. So now it's doing 204 to 154. Not bad. Okay. So, there's a thing here that we're going to try to do. I don't know if we can complete it. Then we are going to run down. There's like a base camp or something right here. Somewhere in this neighborhood, there's like a little base camp. It might be further south. I don't really remember. There's the 4 Belfries. We can go start that. Then we're going to run down. There is the Evergaol here. There is a cave here. And that's everything I can mark for right now. So, the reason why I say we're going to try to do this is one of the handsies. And I hate the handsies because the handsies, well, not really a handsy because there's actual creatures that, hello, thank you. This guy is just a giant pain because they attack a lot. Now, if you have heals, not that big of a problem. Bye, buddy. Huh. I shouldn't have been as worried. I was afraid that was gonna hurt. But apparently not. And Frozen Needle is still where it is. Got it. Nice. Alright, so now that we've cleared this one, we're going to add another marker, which is going to be right here. And then we've got that tower right there. So, continuing our run south. We're actually going to run over here to this grace and we're going to sit down so that we can reset our summon. I think I was a little, yeah, I was way off. It's out further, closer to the 4 Belfries. Hey, how many flasks do we get in this version? That's 12, 13, 14. We're at 14. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I was a considerable ways off. It's further up this way, but that's fine. It's up over there that I was thinking. Oh, horsey boy. I don't know where. I guess that takes us way up there. I guess. I don't know. Um. Dang it. Missed. There we go. And then we're going to open this chest. Carry a knight's sword. And we're actually going to do the cheapy way. And we're just going to dodge all these guys down there real quick. Dodge the pumpkin head. Come up here because I want to get this guy. Because he'll throw little darts at us the whole time. And now I just sit here and dodge. Come on. You just watched me beat up on your boss and a dog and your buddy, and you think you've got a shot. Okay, my guy. Sometimes it's pretty funny watching the AI try and go, oh yeah, I'm the last guy standing. I've watched you take out all of the predecessors that I have here, and I can easily defeat you. It was nice knowing you, big guy. There. Now I got nothing to worry about. Rune arc. Yep. And open up this chest. Great somber stone. There we go. Take you down. All right, there's the jellyfish. So that's another little mark there. So the jellyfish, there used to be a shield here. I don't know if it's still here, but there's the jellyfish shield. And then we can add this tower now. Okay. Now we're not going to actually do the Belfries yet. There's blood grease. They're going to try and hit me. Ow. And succeed. Jellyfish shield. Yay. It's still there. Okay. There's a grace that we're going to go pick up right over at the bottom of the Belfries. We're going to run up to the Belfries. I believe there's now a boss fight that we have to do at the Belfries. I'm not 100% sure. I remember reading one of the things, I think to get the troll sword is now here. The troll knight sword. We did get one infused key already. Excusez-moi, ghost boy. Excusez-moi again, ghost boy. I'm headed up here to get this grace. So I guess it's one of the ghost trolls? Wait, this isn't a chest anymore? Ancestral decay. What? Okay, what's this one then? Precipice of Anticipation. That's where we want to go. Once we start doing White Mask's quest. Or not White Mask. The Blood guy. Crumbling Lands. That's part of Farah Missoula. So I don't know where that fourth one takes us. Ow. His stomp was pretty quick. I'm not sure where you have to hit for a crit on this guy. I've got magic too, buddy. Oh, I was rolling. There we go. Not that guy. Well, we do have one of the enchanted stone sword key things, so that's fine. I don't know why we don't get the one that's there, but we'll be coming back to the 4 Belfries. It's no big deal. Now we're headed over to that Evergaol. I see some bats. Okay. Hit up the Evergaol, take that guy down. We're almost ready to start doing the middle section of this entire zone. Like most of this is simple and straightforward. Like it hasn't changed from the base game, but and some of it we're like, holy crap, this took us 2 hours to do Castle Morn. We'll see if I need. Oh, it's a red wolf. Holy crap. Did I get the spell off? I did. I don't really need the summon, but there we go. Warding Remnant, nice. Raging Wolf Gauntlets, nice. And we're up to 30k runes. Yeah, this build, like we didn't have to summon our guy for that, but why not? Okay. So now we've cleared that. We've got the cave there. Then we've got these 2 points here to finish. We're going to go to the cave first. Ugh, get open over. Okay. I keep forgetting that not all the Evergals are the exact same. Did I miss the way down? Well, then it's got to be up this way. I don't think I went far enough. Yep, I wasn't far enough. Here's the path down. Hello, jellyfish. Okay. Sword dance. Do, do, do. And then you keep running down, and there will be the door to the cave right here. Catacombs, here we go. And this one is the End Catacombs. Okay, let's sit down, spend our runes, level up. I want to get to 30 on intelligence, then we're going to get vigor up to 50. And then that will be good for vigor for a while. We'll start working on I'm going to get these 3. These are going to be our primary damaging abilities because we want to be able to have access to a lot of spell. So. I have a feeling this is going to be Blood Central. Yep. Ugh. And this is a relatively short cave too, which is crazy. There's a dog right below me trying to get to me, but it can't. Let's pop our buff. Why is there a bird in here? What the? Jeez. Hello, game. Whose bright idea was it to put a freaking bird down here? Okay. That's that. We could easily go to the next spot, but I'm wanting to. There we go. Got him. We want to continue exploring. Right, Lucaria sold your ashes. Nice. We could end up having a veritable army of summons if we really wanted to do a summons type like build, I guess. We could take some of the ones that are typically considered the weakest summons, buff them up with different spells, and then that's just how you go through the game with these. Like, you can do the dogs, because you get 3 of them. You could do the rats, because you actually get quite a few rats. Oh. Okay. Uh-huh. Back up to 20k runes already. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. This is how we open the door now, I take it. Yep. Dodge the button. Alright. Like I said, this is a really short dungeon. And then there's this open. You run down here and you're like, oh, that must be the end of the dungeon. Nope. That's a fake wall too. Then you run down here and you're like, oh, that must be the end of the dungeon. No, that's a fake wall too. Okay. Pop our buff. Pop our buff. Because I don't remember what this fight is. Pop this buff. And I really hate this one. Could get those two are duking it out, which is fine. There he is. What you're looking for is there's a slight glow where the snail is. You could fight that guy all day long. Ooh, simmering rune of blood flame. You could fight that ghost version all day long. It'll just keep getting resummoned. If you're really good at fighting those things, knock yourself out. Have fun with it. But it will take you forever. Alright. Let's do this real quick. Shimmering Rune of Blood. We have Blood Boon Spray, Dynastic Replenishment, Boiling Blood, that's another curse, and Purifying Culture, that's a buff. So, see, now we have another curse that's an incantation. So if we get faith up, I'm telling you, we're going to turn this boy into a curse boy. Just so I can prove just how powerful running nothing but curses is. It eats the enemy's health. Okay. Do. And we jump up here. Oh, this is vastly different. Oh. Proc this real quick. Legion. Oh, nope. That was not dope. We're going to take this. We're going to take this. Run by and hit you with air. Run by and hit you with bleed. Run by and hit you with death blight. I wish I could get that spell. Okay, repeat process. Throw you. Throw bleed. Throw death blight. That's crazy. Just like how they changed this, turned this into a giant arena, basically. Speaking of which, I just realized there's another quote-unquote arena-like area that we can go take out a guy at. Okay. We'll do that, and then we'll finish up Lakes of Liurnia. Now we've got this tower. This tower probably has the easiest puzzle of all time. And I quite literally mean that. This tower right here, this is how ridiculous this is. Unless they fixed, oh, they fixed it. No, they didn't. Stairs still aren't there. So, this is how you do this tower. Oh, come on, let me up. Alright. Yeah, he can keep fighting. So then you just run up all this. Oh! And jump right up here. That's it. That's all you gotta do to do this tower. Now, does this give me another memory stone? Yes? Yay! More memory stones. Okay. So that completed all of this side. Technically not, because there's still more at the Belfries that we can do. But, real quick, I remembered that there is a... it's over... Yeah, Grafted Scion. There we go. And we will go ahead and do the Crucible while we're over here. So we'll do those two things. I just remember we never completed those. So we're going to. We're going to do it. We're going to finish it. Okay. Go take on the Grafted Scion. Man. Alright. Coming up on our 2-hour mark for the day. It is my day off. I am trying to go have lunch with somebody today, though. So we may be getting off a little earlier. Plus, like I said, I'm working on trying to... Oop, wrong button. Hit him with that. Then we're going to go with the Sorcerer's Lucidity. And we'll just throw these spells. We don't even need to do our summon. That's how overpowered we are. I like the fact that we can now do these like run cast things. Air. More bleed. More deathblight. See what I mean? Cakewalk. Essence. Enduring. Invigorating. There's that. And now we are going to go do the whole thing again. We'll grab this grace. We're going to go do the whole thing one more time. Oh, and man, I'm remembering like all the things that we haven't taken down yet. This is crazy. There's actually one more of those little guardian dudes that we can go take down in... yeah, I'm not here to fight you. Giant stone golem dude. There is, in fact, one more guardian that we can take down. It's over in the... it's still in Limgrave, but it's on the what is that? The eastern side of Limgrave. If this is still the guy that I think it is, we're going to go with that. We're actually going to go proc this. Proc this. Oh, dang it. Nope, that was not what I wanted to do. Cursed Binding. That gives me all my stats back. I wanted this. Yep, it's exactly who I thought it was. There we go. Done, sucker. That's right. Curse. Okay. It's this one right here. So we're actually going to... There's two things that we can do while we're over here, now that I'm thinking about it. We got a good chunk of lakes, English. We got a good chunk of lakes of Liurnia, or Liurnia of the lakes, whichever way you want to say it. We got a good chunk of those done. We've got the central piece done, or we got the central piece left. Then we've got the actual academy, which is going to take the most amount of time. And then we've got the big mansion at the top. Whatever that's called. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. I forgot to talk to this guy like ages ago. Okay. That's finally the end of his dialogue. You're supposed to talk to him before you go do Fort Height, and then you come back and talk to him after you've done Fort Height, because now he's going to move to Fort Height. Berserker. Banished Knight's Shield. More runes. As you see, we collect a lot of runes, like an obscene amount of runes. Okay. I would teleport down to Fort Hype just to make this guy do what I need him to, but I don't need him to do it yet. Yeah, okay. Little bitty bear. And we still I haven't started any of the underneath stuff, and I'm not going to yet. We will eventually get to do the underground areas, but I am currently holding off on that. Alright, so this dude actually spreads a whole bunch of poison, so, or can anyway. And there's a reason he's the first one that you can fight. There you go. So those two are done. Now that's everything there. Okay. And we've done everything that we can here. We don't want to start any of this yet. Like this, we do after we do this, right? So what we want to do now is we gotta figure out how the heck to get up. Actually, we've got this left. We need to do that one first. Then we will run over here and do the dragon to get the key. And then we will run and talk to you, and we will talk to you, and we will talk to you. Actually, we're going to do that slightly backwards. How about this? Or the other way around. We are going to go here, then go here, then go here, then go here. Okay. And then off we go. Pick you up. Pick that up. And then there is... I gotta remember where it is. Yep, right here. There's this right here. This usually gives you like a really dorky item that no one ever wants to use. It takes FP to use it, and all it does is shoot those little golden skull things. Yeah. Wraith Calling Bell. The bells that they're all using outside to throw things at me, that's what they're using, is a Wraith Calling Bell. Okay, it fixed itself. Like, I was looking at it in the distance and it wasn't rendering stuff properly. Okay. Hear her request. She wants us to go get a necklace. We're gonna run over here because this is where Patches is now. And Patches has a really, really long quest in this game, by the way. Speaking of purchase, so he has a whole bunch of stuff. Oh wow, he's got the bull goats for 3K. Yeah, we'll grab that. Why not? Rest of that's garbage. But the bull goat is arguably one of the best tank sets in the entire game. Okay, we got that. We're actually gonna have to run up to, I think it's right there is the shack that we need. There's a death bird that will spawn right here. Whee! Okay, over this way a little bit. Yep, there it is. Prawn shack. Dun dun dun. Whoa, prawn shack. This guy also has a really long quest line. And when I say really long, like it's not a actual long quest line. Like, but you do this part of the quest and then you don't really do anything with this guy for quite a while. Purchase for 1,000. And then what you want to do is purchase at least one prawn. That starts his quest line. So now we just got to run back to her to turn in the necklace, and then we can go on about our day. This fog is killer. You can't see nothing here. Okay. Ugh. Alright, that part's done. Now we run this way. We already talked to Patches, so we get to keep on going. Talking to Patches there and inquiring about the chick we just helped moves him to the next area in the Volcano Manor, I believe. Oh, what is this? The Rogue. So the Rogue starts here. Ripple Crescent Halberd. Alright. Interesting. Alright, so we found another starting spot for a different class. So if you're going to play the Rogue, you get to start out here in Lakes of Liurnia. I don't want to go through there. That's a bunch of pistol shrimp. That's not a pistol shrimp, the one that's walking around. That's a thing that will give you a sacred tier, or the ones that the silver tier or sacred tier, whatever it is. It's the ones that let you respec. I don't remember what this is called off the top of my head right this second. I'm terrible like that. They didn't seem right. Okay. Hello? Alright. There we go. That's where the blood flame starts. And is that it, or no? That's a mana. There he is. Come back here. Blood flame combos. Ooh, that's a new weapon. We'll look at that here in just half a minute. But that is 100% a new weapon. Nice. There it is. I want disgrace. Before we go try and fight a dragon. Turd. Alright, that gives us rank 9 there. We do have one more spell slot. So the other one that I said that was a curse is this one right here. Send a projectile towards the enemy, inflicting a curse on them upon impact. So this target takes continual damage over the duration. Their fire absorption is lowered by 20%, and their bleed resistance is lowered by 50%, lasts 45 seconds. This incantation costs 10% of total HP, which is fine. But basically what this does is it just keeps burning them from within. You stack this one with the black flame one. These both basically scale off of each other, and it just starts eating through health. Yeah, it only lasts 45 seconds, but I mean, you go look at our other curses here. This one's 30 seconds. This one's 30 seconds. This one's 1 minute. You know what I mean? So it's the concept of, you know, death by 1,000 cuts. Either way, you're still dead. It just might take a little bit longer. Hi, dragon. Hit you with an air attack, hit you with bleed, hit you with blight, buff myself. Hit you with another air attacks. Air attacks, bleed, death blight. And then go back to pummeling you with this. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, buddy. I'll take 15k runes. Thank you very much. Kukris. Large somber stone. Large smithing stone. Okay. Now we just gotta go run over there. So the easiest way to do it is actually to run this way. Just go out and around. Ow! Dang it, don't get stuck by bushes. Oh man. Alright, I think once we finish this cave though, that we're headed to, once we clear it, get the boss done, all that fun stuff, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to contact the person I was supposed to be having lunch with to find out if they're still wanting to have lunch. If not, I'm going to go eat. Probably take my stepdad out to eat so that me and him can chit chat about some stuff. And then when all that's done, either I'm going to hang out with a person or we'll be back to streaming. If we come back to stream, we will be taking on the whole academy. We will finish the academy as well as the city just outside of. Actually, we'll start with the city outside of it and then go do the academy, depending on how we can get up there. And then when that's done, I think we'll go. Well, actually, when that's done, we're gonna have to come out here to Caelid and start clearing some of Caelid because we got to get to this before we do Ronnie's quest line. But I don't know how long the academy is gonna take us. It could. They may have made very small changes to the academy that don't take us that long, or it might take us, 3-4 hours to do the academy. But so far we've only had one of the new bosses that we've had to do. And then we've had 2 of our normal bosses that we've taken down. Nope, that is not at all what I wanted to do. But yeah, it just really depends on what's going on. Like I said, I'm trying to have lunch with somebody, but they were out at a Halloween party last night, so I'm not sure what time they're going to be up. Let's level up real quick. Okay, don't know who just texted me, but it was not the person I thought it was. Alright, almost got that to 30. Just need one more level for it. Stop dodging me, punk. Oh yeah, this blade is amazing. We had such trouble with these guys earlier, and now this blade is just like eating through targets. Okay, so it looks like there's still the jumpy path. I really don't want to do the jumpy path though. We'll probably do the jumpy path since this is the last thing that we're doing. We'll do the jumpy path after we beat the boss, just in case we die. Ooh. Bye, buddy. Are these openable? No? right. Smithing stone. Man. The detail that was added to this dungeon is awesome. Like, no lie. It's like they went in and they took a bunch of enemies that usually don't spawn here. And took all the enemies that do spawn here out. And just made this completely unique. I love it. Smithing stone. Your corpse is in my way, guy. Okay. Got another somber stone. The other thing I like is the fact that they changed it to where somber stones, like, you don't need to go find a somber 1, a somber 2, somber 3, that kind of thing. They're just like regular crafting stones now. So a regular, like a tier 1 somber stone will get you to +3 on a somber weapon. Then you go to the next somber stone. That will get you to a 6 and then a 9. So, dang it. Y'all did that on purpose. Okay, what did he just say? It's a picture of the... Okay, let me know what you think. Okay, will do. Yes, I know I've reached 500 uploads because I'm insane. And I stream every day now. Okay, so this is the shortcut. Setting that back up just in case we fall to our doom. Treat it like Zelda and just break everything. Oh, what the? Was not expecting ants. Holy cow. I should have, given the big egg sacs that are all around, but was not expecting ants to pop up. Okay, what do we get out of here? Smithing stone miners bell bearing. It usually drops off the boss in here, which is weird, but okay, well, you know, we'll roll with it. There we go. I really like these flowers that they have in here. It just gives it like this really cool ambiance, you know what I mean? It's like these plants have never seen sunlight, but yet they give off light. It's kind of cool. I like it. Okay. This should be the last elevator that we won't use. Another somber stone. We have a ton of somber stones. Okay. Another somber stone. We're going to heal up one more time because we have no idea what we're about to fight. So we're going to buff. Buff. Walk through. Okay, it's just a Crystallian. So they didn't change the boss. And broke. Now it's basically immune to bleed, but it still takes the bleed damage, which is funny. Underworld Dagger and Shimmering Rune of Night, so that's a plus. Alright. Well, we didn't get enough runes to level up, which is kind of a bummer, but that's alright. La la la. Okay. Let's go try the jumpy. And while we do that, we're going to use the Faint Rune of Blood Flame. See what we get with that one. Blood Seeker, Blood Flame Talons, Siphon the Formless, and Blood Flame Blade. And then for the Shimmering Rune of Night, we got Darkness, Unseen Blade, Assassin's Approach, and Ambush Shard. So more spells. Nice. Alright, I'm going to give this one attempt. If we die... Here, let's do this. Status, we need... Okay, inventory... Now we can level. Because I'd rather lose 4K runes than 18,000. So if we fail these jumps, then we will just be done for the day. Either way, we're going to be done for the day. But if we fail the jumps, we'll just end the stream when we res. If we succeed, we'll go back to the Grace. Either way, that's going to be kind of our stopping point for today. It's going to be this right here. Like I said, we might come back. I just need to figure out if we are going to end up having lunch with someone. If we do, yay. If not, no. All right, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. I don't know why my guy did a double hop backwards, because, yeah. That did not count. That was a bad try. Yeet. Got a rune arc off of it though. We'll take it. Ooh, careful. Alright. Okay. So here's the thing, is like... Okay, now to get to that one, you have to do the run jumpy. There we go. And run. Jump. Nah, I missed. Oh well. Whee! Boss room. All right. We were so close. We'll do it one more time before we get off. That's fine. Or actually, here, let's do this. Sure, 1 minute. Just let him know I'm streaming. Then we're gonna go over here. When do you wanna get food? Question mark. Who is this? Send. Okay. There. I've messaged literally everyone that I have to. Let's give that one more shot, shall we? Put on our lantern now that we finally got one. And jump. And jump. 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 This requires the run jump. There we go. And somber stone. Woot woot. And then you just run jump. There we go. We got it. Woot woot. Okay. So I'm going to go figure out if people want to get lunch. If they do, yay, we'll go get lunch. If not, then I'll take my stepdad out to eat so that me and him can talk about some stuff. And then from there, we will come back to streaming. Come on. There we go. All right. So that is going to be the end of this stream today, guys. Right at the 2 hour and 30-minute mark. I appreciate you stopping by. In the next episode, so this was episode 5 that we were on. So in episode 6, we're going to come work on getting all of this part done here. And if we happen to get all of this done, then we will actually come up and we will do some more stuff here, do some more stuff here, come over here and do some stuff over there. Like we'll get a good chunk of this done as well. And then we're going to start Ronnie's quest here, by doing all of the manor, right? Carry a manor will get done. Ronnie's quest will get started because that's going to take us to the underneath for over here. So we can do some stuff there. And then, actually, no, we're not going to start Ronnie's quest. I just remembered. So once we get done with this here, we're going to save this upper portion because we'll do it at the same time that we go do the manor. We're actually going to come over here to Caelid. We're going to see if the summon is there. For that, we will come down here to this cave. We'll do this tree and the cave that's near it. We'll come run and do, there's a castle here that we'll do. We'll come running down over here. There's a dragon that we'll take out, a church that we can go to. There's some stuff here in the middle that we can do, a whole city here that we can do, another cave right there that we can do. Like, there's a whole bunch all packed up in this zone here. And then we're going to come down here and do this, so that when we start Ronnie's quest line, we can then come do, we're done. That's our game plan for now. So I will catch you guys in the next one. I appreciate you stopping by. If you are not subscribed, please make sure you do subscribe. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job. If you have any comments or think that I'm doing something weird and crazy, leave me that down in the comment section below. I do read every comment that pops up. And then on top of that, like I said, we are working on trying to get some merch for the channel. Things like hats, beanies, jackets, shirts, backpacks, laptop bags, things like that. I'm trying to get mouse pads, things, water bottles, all that fun stuff. I'm trying to get going so that if you guys enjoy that kind of stuff, you can get it. It would help the channel. And then, yeah. So that is what I'm working on. We will be back at some point today. I just don't know how soon. It really just depends on what everybody's plans are. Otherwise, heroes, I'm going to catch you later today or tomorrow. Peace out, guys.